That was ridiculous, guys. Barbecue ong map. It was so good. Insheg. I think that says Insham. Insham Kopdegi. What is Insham Kopdegi? Because Insham, I think, means like to bow. And Kopdegi, I don't know. Maybe I don't even know. It's obviously my Hangumal Talmoteo. But yeah, I mean, the nightlife in the city, right? Restaurant Noi. Wonder what this place is. So many things to find out and do. Beautiful. The nighttime is when the music gets turned on and all the hard-working Vietnamese people. Oh, ginseng apothecary. Need a few more of those in Canada. I think the last friggin' herbal doctor that the us European stock had was Merlin. Gotta bring it back, man. Bring it on back home. So yeah, lots of traffic going home.
Hello.
Hello. There's peeling corn in there. All kinds of corn. Little dog down here. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna walk off that food, try to digest it. Guys, that was like I left. After that fast, I just my stomach was starting to hurt after honestly a few bites of the meat and lettuce. Like it shrunk so much. I think I'm down like 17 pounds in 5 days. And before people say, be careful, yada yada. I did some research into autophagy, you know what I mean? And trust me guys, I still have another 20 pounds of not important fat to get rid of. Some pho bay, nice pho restaurant. I love the lights at night in Vietnam. I love it. So nice. We got that nice beef over there. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, I couldn't even finish that bowl of noodles that I did not expect at all, right? But they were just so nice. So left them a nice tip. They're so kind, and they were very young servers. You see them running to the kitchen, when the bell rings, like running. Not like crazy panic running, but kind of like taking strides. That's nice to see that motivation, you know what I mean? To do a good job. And it's sincere, right? Like, you're not wasting their time by being their customer. And I think there's quite a few people who can relate to what I just said. Certain places in the world, you absolutely feel like you're wasting their time by bringing them your business, But really, it sounds like I'm being I'm condemning. I'm not, guys. Like my journey has been going for a long, long time. I had a really hard time with grappling with the spirituality of things. There was a time where I was deeply sad inside, and none of my loved ones could have fixed that because it had nothing to do with them. I love them. They're great, but I love people. I love human beings, I have many times made a mistake in my life. But again, it's not a mistake because I don't regret anything. But let's just say been taken advantage of because I try to look at the good side of a person, and believe in the goodness in them. And not everybody's, got over their pain and their hurt. You know what I mean? Like life is a grind, and I forgive myself for falling victim, and I forgive them. You know what I mean? Like it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm still alive. I'm still here. I had a great experience. So now that I'm out at nighttime, I might see some younger people that are out to have a good time. Some people might speak a little bit more to me. I might even get some call outs from the bikes. I don't know. I haven't experienced that yet. I know, again, in Korea, a lot of the kids would call out to me, you know, and people like teenagers and stuff. Here, I really haven't yet, but I kind of feel that there's a use to foreigners, even though I'm really not seeing many of them. It is Saigon after all. God, this is amazing. This is awesome, man. There's a gym in there. What do you know? Who would have thunk it, right? Anyways, yeah, like I just feel like people are excited to see you, right? They're excited to see you, excited to share with you, excited that you're here in their country, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That's really cool. I have no idea if my voice is going to come through clearly on this video, but I'm just going to talk, you know, because I'm crushing uploading these videos. I'm really enjoying it. Just taking people with me on this, and I kind of want to say that this trip was not taken lightly. It is a journey of necessity. It is a journey that I've been manifesting for years. I lived in Korea at 19. You know, I come from Bracebridge, Ontario, up in Muskoka. It was a magnificent place to grow up, you know. And it was the Canada that I remember fondly as being very, very simple, much more country oriented, country people, I guess, and I'm equating that to my understanding of Vietnamese too. And the only parallels I can make, because I was in Korea 25 years ago, and they were much more simple there, is people aren't making too much money. And I know that it sounds so counterintuitive, but that's the common denominator in all those places. Like, but I've got to add to that, like I 100% know that people are not making much, but they're living life like you can afford to live. And as you can see, like, there's a lot of free enterprise ideas, right? People are just all contributing. Society is contributing to each other, and I think that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? I think it really is. And I should probably be walking on the right side. So yeah, so this is the end of the business day, but it's also hello, xin chào. No, thank you, I'm okay. But you know, it's the end of the day, right? And you can feel that vibe, like everybody's winding down. Vietnamese people, I mentioned it maybe before, but they get up at 5 in the morning, right? The streets are just going, but it's not a loud, crazy thing. It's a live thing. It's a live thing. People are doing it. The community's coming together. You know what I mean? These are the people in your neighborhood. Like, it feels like that, you know. And going back to that restaurant I was just at, there's families with kids, little kids, and the little kids. Again, for me, it's a throwback. Like they act like I did when I was a little kid. Like they're running around playing with them and the other little kids. Like, kids are kids. They should be kids. The moment the parents give them a look, or they don't have to get upset, the kids are sitting down. I didn't see anybody on phones. Nobody. I don't see anybody on phones here, guys. That's another thing. Like, nobody's on their phones. Nobody. I'm the one holding my phone, talking to you guys. Nobody's on their phone at dinner. And there's a communal feeling, a community family feeling in all these places. And it's like, we made it through another day working for the family, bringing home some money for the family, and we're going to go and enjoy it because the food is so incredibly inexpensive, but better than what we have now. And I can speak about that because I know. I grew up in farmland in Muskoka, and I ate fresh grown vegetables. My grandparents had a victory farm that was the size of people's homes, you know what I mean? And it was so lush and great. We could pick rhubarb stalks and berries and that. Like, Muskoka's got so much food and it was all fresh. The water was fresh. I remember drinking water out of a winter stream in a forest in Muskoka when I was a kid. And you know when water's good or bad. You know what I mean? So here I am telling everybody that, and if you notice, like I'm walking across the street and that, and there's people coming at me, nobody's giving me side eyes. Nobody. And the other thing, people aren't like staring at me like I'm a weirdo. You know what I mean? There are countries that I go to and they do that. And I don't have to name them, but just look in the mirror, because that's an indication that this kind of illness got into you too, right? Where it made you feel that you're caught up in a machine. That's what it is, isn't it? I so want to be careful not to say it in a way that recriminates anyone, because who am I? What have I done in my life? A ton of things. Am I a paragon of virtue? Absolutely not. But I'm fighting for that feeling of inner peace, you know what I mean? Of balance and happiness, like the pursuit of happiness. You know, I'm really, really going for it and throwing all the things I've learned, which makes me realize I know nothing at all. And that's beautiful. But I'm putting it all together and moving forward, right? And detaching, right? Detaching from dependence, from slavery, beholden feelings to anyone, depending on someone to love me, depending on someone to treat me kindly and nice, you know? Because I can step outside the box and be like, wow, if that person really got that angry at me, like what's, or were sneaky or shady or talk behind my back. And believe me, it's a continuous thing. I'm only going to get better at it. But what's going on in their life? You know what I mean? What kind of pain do they have? And I can just distance myself from people that don't have that love and feeling at the moment, you know? But guys, I'm here. I'm never alone. Like I feel less alone here, even though I'm not speaking to people. Like I'm not sitting down, but I feel so good. But anyways, back to that restaurant. The kids running around. So they're probably like maybe two 5-year-old girls. They look like twin sisters. They were with their mom and dad, and they were dancing and having fun. But again, it was just little kid dancing and having fun. There was no outrageous, out of control, nothing. And they kept looking at me, right? And I've got great peripheral because I didn't stare at these kids. You know what I mean? I just appreciate it. I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? It's nice to see kids being kids. You see that everywhere here. But they kept looking over at me, right? Because of course, I'm an anomaly here, right? And unique looking, right? So their parents weren't worried. This is the point, you know what I mean? Like, and we can say like bad things have always happened and it's nothing new. Okay, but there's something that comes into the mindset of a society that has been introduced from outside to bring about this mistrust. And I'm telling you guys, it's again those people that govern the mind. Remember, ment is short for Latin mentis, and that means mind. Ment is mind, you know what I mean? Or throw this out there, fasces, the root word of fascism, were a Roman device that was used by the military police of the whatever aristocratic philosophical class, the Caesar's peeps and all those peeps, the togas and whatever they wore, that were so high and mighty. And their police went out with these things. They were like wrapped in a sheath of long, some kind of wood, wood poles. And it was this little axe, with a little axe head, right? And they would go ahead and bludgeon the populace, for protesting or for not going along with what they were told to think, to understand and believe, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the root of fascism. And the next time you look at Congress, in the you know what I mean? The not so united place, right? Look at it. Look behind the Speaker of the House, right? Just look behind at those two people, the two wings of the same bird, Hegelian dialectic, giving us all the illusion that we have a choice. I'm here to tell you we do. It's just not them, not their game. But there's fascists on either side of it. Like, everything's out there to see, but it's not to fear. It's never to fear, right? Because the expression, there's nothing new under the sun, is from, the Bible, which is, in my opinion, it's been doctored, because the wisdom of the Creator, right? So through the loving words of the Creator incarnated here, Yeshua. Saying beautiful things. Well, where is that going to be like? You got to follow this. You got to go into this building. It's the secrets are in there. Go inside. Church is inside. But anyways, I kind of lost track. Hi guys. I kind of lost track of what I was saying, but I'll be talking about a lot of this stuff in these videos. Because you know what I mean. It's all listening. But yeah, what I was saying, nothing new under the sun. So that's a phrase from there. But it really, think about it. I mean, let those words flow. There's nothing new, which means that in this place, God, that smells so good on that grill. Why don't we cook with charcoal anymore? It's so good. And I'm going to throw one more thing in there, like lead paint. You know what I mean? Wow, so scary. But lead also blocks Wi-Fi radiation, which kind of mimics the same thing as flus and maybe certain things that shall not be named that came up and changed the world economy and, fear. But anyways, Wi-Fi can't go through lead, right? You know what I mean? That type of linear radiation just can't do it. So was it really bad for us? It's got me questioning, right? Fluoride in the toothpaste. Look at that. Look that up. Anyways, everybody's on their own path regardless. So we'll all get there. We'll all get there, folks. But yeah, man, those kids, like the parents weren't worried because you could feel it. You can feel people. When it's quiet, you can feel everybody, right? I'm walking by people. I feel them all. But they're just so chilled that they might see me and be like, yeah, whatever. White guy on a phone, talking. No big deal. Not affecting my life. Didn't hurt me. Great. So anyways, this is back to the building. Walked it off. Great walk and talk. And this is the longest video yet, so I will post it soon. And I hope wherever you're at, wherever it is, you are at peace and happiness. Bye for now.